Welcome. Antidote Aesthetic with Apocalypta. Today we are working with releasing rigidity. I'm feeling particularly the joints calling to us and the muscles, any constriction, bracing, grounding and relaxing that. And rigidity in the pathways of thinking and figuring and organizing and dreaming, even releasing rigidity there, opening to the natural flexibility of your deep, authentic manifesting powers. Maybe in the course of this exchange, clarifying intentions, letting visions, downloads come in as the pathways open. I'm claiming that intention for us here today. And I want to mention mission. If you're thinking about it, feel free to message me if you have questions. Mission is the Kundalini Gold REIKI training. You get fully certified. Levels 1, 2, 3, plus gold, plus violet. So that's 5 attunements over 10 weeks. With so much support and radical conversation, naturally psychedelic journeying, which all complements the integration. Because integration is necessarily nonverbal. But my dog is playing with his big bone, which is distracting, but it is about presencing, being able to presence in the face of distractions and challenge. Calling in a few more folks to jump into this group with us. Full information is in the description below. And yeah, I'm available to chat. Got some really cool messages from folks. I thank each and every one of you for reaching out in exactly the way that you do. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you next weekend. So the first email goes out on Friday, and then our first call is Sunday morning at 10 a.m. PST. Everything is recorded. It is a go at your own pace, create your own adventure. There's lots of options. There's lots of content. It's all in bite-sized pieces, but put together, it is an immense offering. And people with even very busy lives, many children, different jobs, also in other studies, have made time to devour all of it for mission round 1. So it can fit in your busy life, because that's the point, is that it's all usable in your life. Whether your life is very spacious or very full, this is designed to complement and evolve your everyday lifestyle to really attend to the full breadth of your internal needs, your internal parts, so that they're working in harmony and pleasure together. And then that translates and ripples through the areas of your life, whatever your life looks like. So there's no need to push life away to make space for mission. Hope that makes sense. If you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Hop in if you feel like it's meant for you. Today we are working with rigidity that often comes from quiet places inside ourselves, subconscious places that are holding on to unconscious fears, that are convinced the patterns you're already a part of are where you're comfortable. Convinced on that definition of comfort. So continuing these loops of bracing for survival rather than opening up the pathways for thriving. You can't be rigid in openness. It is a fluid, flowing, soft, tender reality, which does not deny. It actually emphasizes strength and protection. There's a vulnerability to it that I'm sensing a lot of rigidity towards, like a no, no, no energy. When we're talking about rigidity, another way to say it is no, no, no energy. And I am completely supportive of honoring your no's. And that can mean slowing down to really presence with the no and let the rigidity and the fear and whatever other feelings, all of it being charged energy, letting it move through the system. Then you can ask yourself the same question, and you might get a yes. You might get a yes, no. You might get a fuck yes. Because energy is related to the quantum. Shifts can happen fast. Energy is always existing in relationship to the quantum field, where time and space are all overlapping and things can manifest instantaneously. We, on the other hand, have usually, in most cases for us humans, many attachments to more of a linear timeline that locks us out of certain possibilities of the quantum field. Yeah, I heard many parts there, many voices saying, I don't want to be locked out. All right, we're softening. It is an anchored softness, openness that unveils access to that sort of instantaneous manifestation. I'm really feeling the knees. I've been feeling my own knees creaking and groaning because big shifts are happening in my world. And it's almost like the knee gets sore from like slamming on the brakes, this subtle sense of yes, 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 driving, feeling the momentum, but then some part is nervous or scared or just resistance is in that no, no, no driving while pressing the brake, and there's all this energy that we are calling forward to be made conscious so that we can recycle it in full admiration for the message that it delivered, which is not all of the parts are lined up to ride this momentum that's been building, that's been being called in and prayed for by other parts. If you picture yourself running or sliding and then you dig your heels in to stop, or if you're a skier or something, when you stop, it's a lot of pressure on your knee. Your knee receives a lot of that applied pressure to stop the momentum. So I notice that my knees are groaning. And so some part of me is doing that braking and that attempt to stop the momentum. And the knee is, I love it when it's called the heart of the leg. It reflects with the heart energy. It is this central piece where a lot of energy moves through, and it has a lot to do with the allowing, the yes-no of circulation. What I hear is thank you. Thank you from that part of myself, of ourselves that are needing to be heard and seen, to differently respond to the energy of the moment, to shift into, yes, an alignment with the momentum in the direction of your dreams. And that thank you energy is that anchored softness and openness. When you can say thank you towards everything that's ever happened in your life and everything that is in the moment, you know that you are on point in an elevated expression of relatedness with life. And it's one thing and a great step in being able to consciously manipulate thoughts and choose that affirmative, I am grateful. And we can do that. And then the elevated even above that is with a feeling of gratitude, of appreciation, of satiation. It is allowed to move through the body. We're letting that spread through now. We've got the pineal gland gleaming. This golden white light is what I'm seeing. And letting that burn away or dissolve any crustiness there around the glands of the mind. It gets exhaled through the crown or dissolved through the system to circulate through the feet. It is recycled here and now. Your visions, your dreaming, your manifesting is clear and in alignment with the high frequency of your authentic mission, your authentic soul expression. Yeah, my body is really, the impulse is to hold this stillness and just, it feels like it's honoring an openness where what's ready to be released, what's being called forward in this conversation can release to be recycled. And also fresh life force energy is streaming in from source and the cosmos. Benevolent, sparkling energy. And also earth energy. Warm, grounding. It's got a weight to it, but it's not the same weight as heaviness and density of blocked pathways and stagnant, stuck energy and the rigid squeal and aching of pathways that are blocked, but like that are vibrating with the potential momentum if only the attention and acknowledgement, awareness, presence could come to the clumped energy that's blocking the pathway and dissolve it with the purity, the heat of the presence. And so back to the knees, my attention is being called. The knees, they genuflex in gratitude. We bow, we kneel in prayer. And prayer is not just asking, though I totally and utterly invite you to ask and to give permission that your free will is calling out to all your invisible allies. Yes, attend with me to my dreams. Yes, I use my free will to say yes. Yes, participate with me in this circulation of energy so that the pathways are open for me to receive the manifest reality of these dreams for the highest interest of all. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my journey to this moment here and now, for all that I remember and all that I forget, everything in this lifetime and other lifetimes, for all of the overlapping timelines that are creating this moment right here and now, holding me in this conversation, anchored with the earth and open to source and the cosmos. I am this center point of the infinity sign. I am infinitely resourced. Even if I'm still experiencing challenge of feeling related to that in every moment of every day, I am here in it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What an amazing feeling I have in my heart, and I'm feeling all of these hearts beaming back at me. This rose gold effervescence moving through the energy field, meeting with any other pockets of density that breeds rigidity in the system, and kissing it all over. These little clumps, these clumps of dense, withheld energy in the body. I just heard like a dedication to someone's mother. Yes. Sometimes we want to help people directly, but the most efficient, effective way is through helping ourselves this way. Because the messages and the energy that comes through a clear, open system is powerful, beyond measure, beyond our conscious comprehension. And often when we try to help, we can meet a lot of resistance in others. Because we've been really groomed. Keep things the same. Even if we want to change, there's so many parts of us that are conditioned to keep riding the same wave. Same wave, that's safe. Same wave, honor history, honor lineage, just do it the same. Big release. And if any of the releasing feels like explosive in an ecstatic way or in an intimidating way, and ecstatic can be intimidating, intimidation can be ecstatic, but whatever end of whatever spectrum you're experiencing on, really plugging into the earth. And really plugging into source so that you can expand your sensational relationship, you can expand the edges of your known sensational reality, which is what's required for coming into more and more contact relationship with the accessible, more instantaneous quantum manifesting of your ideals. So I hope this session provided some relief, some softening, some extra fluidity and flow. Sealing it with 3 golden infinity signs, pressing that in. Thank you for sharing with me. We are free.